फिर से ऑन कर, तो लाइव पेज बना दीजिएगा, ठीक है। उसको डिलीट करके फिर से कर दीजिए। Right. So as I told you that that when Goldberg and Macon, these two gentlemen, they come to X house, right? They are in need of uh, of they have come to find out Stanley. They have come to fulfill their desire, right? So this is the point that this discussion and these two characters, that the characters that Pinter has created, they are called Goldberg and Macon. They are really very interesting character, right? Enter by the back door. Today I was here. Uh, they are enter by the back door, carries two suitcases, etc. Then Stanley slips on his glasses, settles through the kitchen door and out of the back door. Till here, I was today. Till here, I taught you, and then I told you that how that these are Goldberg's secret is brief. Take my tip. So there are certain nonsense language, right? And this is that nonsense is basically uh, a symbol of what we call theater of the absurdist. Let's get compliment. Something that you have always been a now. So if you read this statement, that is very that Macon. You see that for example, if I start um, from here, for example, back. Bernie taught wasn't particular. Um, he taught me this that to quick me to side regular as clockwork, Titan, Canway Island, etc. Decay pedal. So of course he was an impeccable dresser, respected by the whole community. He was an all-round man. What do you cosmopolitan? And his right house. Talking about that Uncle Bernie was a cosmopolitan person. That shows that how England has developed so far with rapid growth. The development that was pertinent is still continuing, right? It was about Paul your and pull yourself up. Meccan, you don't trust me like you old days. This is the statement between you see that Meccan and Goldberg. Meccan was it? Don't trust me like you old in the room. Sure, I trust you, that Goldberg. But why is it that before you do a job, you are all over the place? That's what Meccan has told, that I have been all over the place. And this cosmopolitan word, that is also very important. I know what I am doing. I am all right, Goldberg. Well, you do it very well. Meccan, thank you, Nat. Goldberg, you what I said. This job came up. I mean, naturally, they approached me to take care of, right? So basically, what is their job? Their job is to find out the assignment, get complaint. I have got a position. I taught you yesterday all these things about that find a place that is in society, and then night and bowls. And then Macon, then how are you? Thank you. Deletes. I have been last week. You're my husband. So Meg, yes, she's out all weather. She begins to take her purchase from her bag. Gold for a phone. Is he a man? Make a man. Now, this is very important. So then makes it that I have got a guest. Who is this guest? This guest is none other than, he says that Stanley is the guest, right? They say that make a man gold bar or a woman. No, no, a man. A man is. Then make say that I have got a guest. My guest is. My guest is other than. Oh yes, a resident. What is his name? Meg Stanley. Stanley say that is gold bar. Oh yes, does he work here? Meg, he used to work. He used to be pianist in a concert party on the fire, right? Pianist is a symbol of artistic, right? Artistic expression of. You have read this. There is a Pinter has written very interesting article. It's called Art Through Politics. Was his note. Must read all the Nobel lectures. Art Through Politics, right? So that pianist is so then Nick says that he has been a pianist. Pianist means that this is an expression of art value. And Meg, oh lovely, she sits at the table. He once gave a concert. Goldberg, oh where? In a big hall. His father gave him champagne, but then looked the place up, etc. So this is what Meg telling that he a champagne. Goldberg may go, yes, straight down, pause. I wish I have played by tonight, birthday today. Now this is very important. So that is birthday party. The title from here, if you that is say that Meg alteringly that in a big hall his father gave him champagne, but then then that locked the place up and he out. Caretaker had gone home, had to wait until morning with confidence. They were very grateful first, and then they all wanted to give him a and then he got a fast train and he came down here. Kolber really? Meg, yes, stayed down. Fast. Meg, I wish he could have played tonight. Why tonight? His birthday. The basic plan of entire plan of Meg to celebrate the birthday. Celebrate the birthday. Whose birthday? This is the birthday of Stanley. So he said that it is his birthday too. But I am not going to tell him until tonight. Why? Because if I tell you, then that person will be upset. Are you going to have a party? Make yes, I am going to celebrate a party. See that as I told you earlier, and again I am saying that Meg is the representative of typical housewife. So that the entire dream of the Meg is of the entire dream of Meg is to organize a birthday party for Stanley, and that is his only one aim. And that's why when you read the play, when the play ends, last line is that she was the belly of the ball, which exactly she was not. That's how the play ends. So at one level, this play also tells about the illusion versus reality. How there are so many illusions in our. We are living in a state of illusion. There is no clarity all in us. This is basic problem, right? So he said that today is his birthday. Then he said that are we going to have a party? Yes, a party. Weren't you going to have one? No. Well, of course you must have it, but I don't party. Yes. Then said this is the title you find. birthday party is for Easter. And the entire plan was of Meg. This was the plan of Meg. And what was the plan of Meg? The Meg's plan was celebrate the birthday. Entire plan was to celebrate the birthday. Birthday for whom? Birthday for. His entire plan was to celebrate the birthday, and birthday is for none other than this person called Stanley, right? The entire question was for Stanley. Then says, of course, you must have one history, right? That is the problem. He says that. Then he says that. So then he says that. What he says? He says that. Well, have a party. Yeah. What do you say? Oh yes, Goldberg, sure. We'll give him a party. Leave it to me. Oh, that's wonderful. Sir Goldberg, you like the idea? Maygo, I am so glad you came today. Goldberg, if you hadn't come today, we would have come tomorrow. And this is what fact that he says that if we hadn't come today, we would have come tomorrow. So Goldberg's arrival is certain. Right? This is what Goldberg says, that haven't. Then he says that if we hadn't come today, we would have come tomorrow. Still, I am glad we came today, just in time for his birthday. I wanted to have a party, but you must have for a party, Goldberg. And now you have got McCon, the life and soul of any party. But Goldberg, what do you think of that, McCon? There is a gentleman living. He has got a birthday too, and he has forgotten all about it. We are going to remind him. We are going to give him a party. Now, this, if you read this that tells about what is party. Say that now we have got McCon and me. McCon, the life and soul of any. McCon what? Goldberg, what do you think of that? There is a gentleman living. He has got a birthday too. That's what he says, that a gentleman has got a birthday too. Gentleman is. So that what I want to tell, that Meg is planning to get the birthday party. Suddenly two guests, we don't know whether they are guests, but two visitors, they come, and their arrival is inevitable. What Pinter wants to say. As you know that Goldberg says that if he hadn't come today, we would have come tomorrow. Say this is that if he hadn't come today, then he would have come tomorrow, because our arrival is inevitable. And this is what Pinter wants to say, that modern system is so powerful. That modern system is really very powerful. Right? That's what he said. Really very powerful. That's what he says, that modern system is powerful. Arrival is equal. Say that he hadn't come today, would have definitely come tomorrow. That's what he says, that we are going to remind him. We are going to party. Then he said that we are going to party. Oh, that is a that this is fact. Fact of matter is that we are going to party tonight. Goldberg, tonight, Meg, I'll put on my party dress. Goldberg, I'll get some bottles. That I am going to give the party to whom? I am going to give the party to Stanley. And if he will bring him out of himself. Okay. इस प्ले में मैंने जैसा कहा कि साइकोलॉजिकल प्रेशर है, साइकोलॉजिकल डिस्टर्बेंस. The birthday party we celebrate because of free awakening. So it says that I will invite Lulu this afternoon. Going to cheer stand up. It will. He has been down in the dump lately. I hope I look nice in my dress. Say that I'll put on my party dress, right? Whatever, and I'll get some bottles. Meccano, is that a fact? Make tonight, Goldberg tonight. I'll put out on my party dress. Say that Goldberg madam will look like a tulip. Make what color? Goldberg air well. I will have to see the dress first. Meccan, could I go up to my room? So I have put your both together. Do you mind being both together? Goldberg, I don't mind. Mind Meccan? So this is interesting fact that he said that I'll bring him out of himself. That I'll bring him out of himself. Who is out of himself? Says that Stanley's individual identity will be disturbed. This is simple. तो स्टैनली का व्यक्तिगत जिंदगी कहीं ना कहीं उसमें इंटरफेयर किया जाएगा। और जैसा मैंने कहा कि जब आप 20th सेंचुरी लिटरेचर पढ़ते हैं उसमें देखेंगे वर्सेस सोशल सिस्टम कि एक सोशल सिस्टम कैसे बहुत पावरफुल है, जिस समाज में हम रहते हैं, इस व्यवस्था हमारे लिए है कहीं ना कहीं। और पुराने समय में आप देखेंगे शेक्सपियरियन प्ले एंड एवरीवेयर था, राजा थे, वो थे, पार्टी थी, किंगशिप था, रॉयल लाइफ थी, और वे लोग हमको गवर्न करते थे और हम उनके फॉलोवर थे। लेकिन जैसा आप जानते हैं 21st सेंचुरी या खास 20th सेंचुरी जब प्रिंटर ने प्ले किया तो एक दो तीन चीजें हुई, वर्ल्ड वार फर्स्ट, वर्ल्ड वार सेकेंड बाद हम पाते हैं कि कहीं न कहीं स्थिति बदला और वह था कि कैसे इंडिविजुअल बिकेम द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ टॉर्चर। जो इंडिविजुअल था ही बिकेम सब्जेक्ट ऑफ विक्टिम, और जो आपका विक्टिमाइजेशन है वही इसमें बता रहा है। गोल्डबर्ग मैडम will look like a tulip, what color? ये बात इसमें कॉमेडी, बट है इसमें है तो कॉमेडी है, इसमें है इस called the verbal meaning. What he says that do you mind being both? Goldberg, I don't mind. Do you mind Macron? Macron, no. What time shall we have the party? Goldberg, is this the way? He said that we will have the party night. I'll show you if you don't mind coming upstairs. Goldberg with a tulip. It's pleasure. Meg and Goldberg is talking, followed by Meg. Stanley appears at the window. He enters by the back door. He goes to the door on the left, opens it and listens. Silence. He walks to the table. He stands. He sits and Meg. She crosses and hangs her shopping bag on a hook. He lights a match and watches it burn. Stanley. Now, so then again the plays, when plays further, what we find, you see that he said that Macron and Stanley appear, Meg and Goldberg is just laughing. So the entire plan of setting the birthday party was of Meg, and Goldberg and Macron is participating. Then that Stanley appears at the first time, and he goes to the door on the left and listens. Silence. He walks to the table. He stands. Sits as Meg enters. Crosses and hangs her shopping bag on a hook. He lights a match and watches it. The time of evening. Stanley, who is it? Meg, the two gentlemen. Now, so Stanley asked a question that who is this? The two gentlemen. Now, there is so many questions, and if you see that Stanley's way of asking is rather frightening. Stanley, what two gentlemen? फिर वो क्वेश्चन करता है क्यों दो लोग आए हैं? Meg, the ones that were coming, I just took them to there. Meg कहती है जो आ रहे थे वही लोग आए हैं. They were thrilled with their room. तो Stanley कहती है कि वो लोग बड़े हैप्पी हैं. They found very good room. Stanley, they had come. फिर Stanley कहता है had come. This is very interesting. First, second, and they have come. Stanley, they have come. They are very nice. Stanley, why didn't they come last night? They said the birds were wonderful. Who are they? They are very nice. That they are very nice. Wonderful. They were here when I came in. Stanley, what do they want here? Say that what do they want here, right? So Stanley says that they have come here. They want to stay. How long for? Meg didn't say. Stanley turning, but why here? Why not somewhere else? Like this house is on the list. Stanley coming down. What are they called? What are their names? Stanley, I can't remember. Stanley, they told you, didn't they? Come on, try to remember. Meg, why Stanley? You know them. I. How do I know if I know them until I know them? Meg, well, he told me. I remember it. Well, see. कहती है कि क्या उनका नाम है, नाम याद नहीं। एक ध्यान दीजिएगा कि कैसे इसके में गोल्डबर्ग में स्टैनली डर जाता है। गोल्ड समथिंग, स्टैनली गोल्ड समथिंग, एक कहता है उसका नाम गोल्ड समथिंग, एक कान यस गोल्ड, स्टैनली यस नेक गोल्ड, भाई गोल्ड, बट दैट्स राइट, दैट वाज वन ऑफ देम। स्टैनली स्लोली सिट्स इन द टेबल लेफ्ट, एक तो मैंने जानती है उसका नाम गोल्डबर्ग है। स्टैनली डज नॉट आंसर। स्टैनली दे वोंट वेक यू अप, आई प्रॉमिस, आई टेल देम दे मस्ट बी। तो स्टैनली डर जाता है और मैग कहती है कि से डरो मत, that these two persons have come, they will not disturb। लेकिन इसका अपोजिट हो जाएगा, they won't be a long stand, I'll sit bring you up your early morning tea, Stanley sit, must not be sad today, it is your birthday Apaj। then for the first time मैग कहती है कि तुम्हें डरने की आवश्यकता नहीं है बेटा, डोंट बी अफ्रेड, इट इज योर बर्थडे। कम्बली डर जाता है स्टैनली, नहीं नहीं मेरा बर्थडे नहीं, और बर्थडे। then I was going to secret until today। Stanley, no, make it is, I have brought you a present। goes to the sideboard, fix parcel and up here, go on open it। कहती मैं आपके लिए एक गिफ्ट लाई हूँ। Stanley, what is this? The present। this is my present made। of course, open your present। कहती है कि तुम्हारा ये प्रेजेंट है, open this। what is this? a boyish drum। कई बार प्रश्न पूछा जाता है कि what was the main of Stanley, आप कहेंगे एक टेंडरली, बड़ा प्यार से देती है, यू हैवंट गॉट अ पियानो, हाँ तुम पियानो नहीं लाए, उसके बाद तुमको एक ड्रम देती है। stares at her, then turns and walks towards for left, are not you going to give me a kiss? then Stanley कहता है कि आप मुझको दे सकती हैं। स्टैनली जो है वो बेटे की तरह उसको ट्रीट करता है। He turns sharply and stops। He walks back toward her slowly। He stops at her chair, looking down upon her, pause, his fingers sag, he are her on the chair, there are some sticks there। Stanley looks into the parcel, he takes out two drumsticks, taps them together, looks at her, I put it round my neck। कहता है क्या मैं इसको अपने well I put it on my neck, right? He watches him uncertainly, he hangs the drum around his neck, taps it well, next page watches him, begins to go around the table a second time, halfway around the beat, Meg expresses this, arrives at her chair, stays and the drum beat, now series pattern। तो यहां तक देखेंगे कि ये जो है सेट होता है, तो एक मेग का सपना है हम स्टैनली का बर्थडे पार्टी से। स्टैनली को एक कई बार पूछा गया है कि व्हाट इज द गिफ्ट दैट शी गिव, कम जाने के लिए पियानो, वह एक पियानिस्ट है। और कई बार क्वेश्चन पूछता है कि व्हाट वाज द मेन प्रोफेशन ऑफ स्टैनली, तो आप लिखेंगे टुवर्ड द बैक, I can't tears another length of paper, मैं can't tears another length, तो पेपर फाड़ता है। और what this pose is violent nature, बार बार ही tears पेपर फाड़ता है। Stanley goes into the kitchen and pours a glass of water, फिर जो है glass of water को drinks it, put the glass down, comes out of the kitchen and walks quickly toward the door left। The car rises and intercepts him, तुम खड़ा होकर उसको पकड़ लेते, intercept। So that there is violence, thinking there violence is very। मैकान, I don't think we have met। तब मैकान कहता है कि हमें लगता है कि हम कभी मिले नहीं। मैकान, my name is मैकान, Stanley long, मैकान not long, what name is ever Ekon, I am glad to meet you, sir. कहता है सर मैं तुमसे मिलकर खुश हूँ. He offers his hand. Stanley takes it and McCann holds the grip. Many happy returns of the day. Stanley withdraws his hand. Face each other. Were you going out? Stanley, yes. McCann, on your birthday. Why not? कहता है आज आपका बर्थडे. McCann, but they are holding a party here for you tonight. कहता है तुम्हारे लिए एक पार्टी है. Stanley, I'm sorry, I am not in the mood for a party tonight. मैं नहीं चाहता कि मेरी पार्टी. Stanley, yes, I am going out to celebrate party on my own. है कि हम अपना बर्थडे पार्टी अपने तरह से मनाएं. McCann, that same. कहता है अच्छी बात नहीं. They stand. Stanley, well, if you go out of my way. कहता है कि हम पार्टी अपने. McCann क्या कहता है? कहता है but everything guests are expected. कहता है सब कुछ तैयार हो गया. गेस्ट? व्हाट गेस्ट? Stanley कहता है कौन सी गेस्ट की बात है भाई? कैसा गेस्ट? McCann कहता है myself for one. कहता है एक तो मैं ही हूं. I had the honor of invitation. कहता है मुझे इनविटेशन मिला है. किसने इनविटेशन दिया? The mountains of mourn. During the next 5 lines, the whistling is continued. One whistling while the other speaks and both whistle. McCann, but it is an honor. Stanley, I would say exaggerating. McCann, oh no, I would say it was an honor. Stanley, I would say that was plain stupid. McCann, oh no, they stare at each other. Who are the other guests? A young lady. Stanley कहता है McCann, my friend, your friend. McCann कहता है कि आपका बर्थडे मनाया जाएगा. Stanley कहता है नहीं नहीं अपने बर्थडे मनाना चाहते हैं. वे लोग कहते हैं कि हमारे पास गेस्ट है. तो कहता है कौन सा गेस्ट है? तो कहता है लेडी. लेडी इज ऑब्वियसली. McCann, why don't you stay here? Stanley moves away to the right of the table. Stanley, you are down here on holiday. कहा तुम छुट्टी पर हो. but down here on holiday. McCann start one first. Stanley papers को लेता है. McCann moves in. What is it? McCann mind it. Stanley, I have got a feeling we have met before. Stanley कहता है कैसा लगता है कि हम लोग. McCann, no, we haven't ever been anywhere near it. McCann, no, there is a Fuller's tea shop. I used to have my tea there. McCann, I don't know it. And the Boots Library, I seem to connect you with the high street. That that you know that and Stanley charming town. Quite simple thing. I was born and brought. McCann, yes, Stanley, you are here on a short stay. McCann, that's right. You'll find it very bracing. McCann, do you find it bracing? But you able like it here, but I will be moving back home. I will stay. Perhaps I wouldn't have left, but business. McCann कहता है कि business कर रहे हैं. Private business, small business, certain things. This, then that's what they say. That McCann, I don't smoke. Stanley light the cigarette. कहता मैं. And then he said that Stanley, you know what? To look at, I bet such a quiet life. The lines of my face, it's the thing. What I mean. Away from my own all wrong approach, I'll be all right. What I mean, the way some people look at me, the difference I have. I am still the same man that I always was. Stanley, mind. Stanley, why are you down here? A short holiday. Short holiday. A ridiculous house to pick on. He rises. Why? Because it is. Stanley कहता है बोर्डिंग हाउस नहीं था. McCann कहता है क्या आप छुट्टी पे थे? Stanley कहता है नहीं नहीं बोर्डिंग हाउस नहीं. Stanley, why did you choose this house? McCann कहता है you know, you are a bit depressed for a man. Why do you call me? Stanley कहता है मुझे आप सर क्यों कहते? Then McCann, you don't like it? Stanley to the table, listen, call me sir. McCann, I won't like this. Sir मैं कहूँ क्या कहूँ? This. Then he says that McCann, don't touch me. Then there is an action. Started touching Stanley. They started fighting to me. That there is a frightening word. Stanley hissing, I have explained to you, damn you, that all these years I live. So I never stepped outside the door, and then that's all. I have been there. I have Nightingale, my word of honor, Goldberg. I was telling you about my camp. बताता है कि मैं मेघ से देखिए जबरदस्ती जबरन ये लोग उसका बर्थडे मना और स्टैंड तैयार नहीं होता। Speak before it gets cold and says that Goldberg too. Hey, Mr. Weber, what do you say? Childhood, hot water bottles, hot milk, pancakes, soap suds. What a life! I'm sorry, Stan, I didn't out it. I'll try get back. Well, save some drink for you, all right? You better go and collect the bottles. Make on now and begin his birthday party. I am skipping some lines because just I wanted to tell you that how to read this play, what is the basic theme, what is the basic subject of the play, then bog house, palms of your hands are full of sweet, your closed up, etc. These are unlicensed premises. Say, Baber, sit down a minute, let me just bother me to for nothing but a dirty joke. But I have responsibility toward the people in the house. They have been down here some, they have lost their well, nobody is going to get advantage of them while I am here. चली कहता है कि उनका कोई भी फायदा नहीं उठाया जब तक चली कहता है कि जब तक मैं यहाँ पे हूं कोई भी इनका फायदा नहीं उठा सकता विच मीन्स दैट दे आर सेफ और देन ही सेज दैट दे आर सेफ व्हाई बिकॉज nobody can take them for granted because they are the purpose. Then he says that I don't know the are big. Tell me really well that sit down. Goldberg कहता है sit down. Don't mind. No thank, net, what? We won't sit down. Well, ask him. I have asked him. Ask him again. Sit down. कहता है sit down, sit down. डांट के कहता है. I have never stood. Right? So जब आप प्ले पढ़ेंगे और फाइनली जब हम पढ़ते पढ़ते हम जब हम इसको पढ़ने के बाद जो है कल मैं भी करूँगा तो आप देखेंगे कि जब ये प्ले हम पढ़ते हैं तो कैसे यहाँ पे आगे जब आप पढ़ेंगे तमाम इसमें स्टेटमेंट होंगे राइट गोल्डबर्ग और मैकटॉन और उस स्टेटमेंट में आप देखेंगे कैसे द क्रॉस क्वेश्चन अलॉट लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चन दे आस्क राइट सिट डाउन एंड नंबर इज दैट सिट डाउन पिक अप सीन कैन नॉट सेंटोरियम यहाँ तक हम आएंगे इसके पहले वाले स्टेटमेंट तो आप देखेंगे कैसे वे लोग क्रॉस क्वेश्चन करते हैं जबरन जो है स्टैनली को डिस्टर्ब करते हैं और स्टैनली को देखिए कहता है ना मैं कान सिट डाउन अगेन यहां तक मैं कहता है सिट डाउन अगेन फिर बैठ जाओ राइट तो थोड़ा मैं स्टॉप कर रहा हूं वीडियो को हम टुडे आई स्टॉप माय लेक्चर लेकिन मैं जस्ट ये बताना चाहता था कि हाउ टू रीड दिस टू फाइंड दैट देयर इज verbal meaning there is problem there is a threat there is danger pertinent in society और एक व्यक्ति जो इंडिविजुअल है इस बर्थडे नहीं मनाना चाहता जबरन उसका बर्थडे मना और क्यों मना रहे हैं क्योंकि दे हैव कम टू फुलफिल देयर असाइनमेंट क्या है टू ट्रीट ह्यूमन बीइंग्स एज अ कमोडिटी व्यक्ति की आइडेंटिटी और कैसे उसको डरा रहे हैं तो अकेला घर पे द पिक्चर ऑफ द हॉरर ऑफ द मॉडर्न वर्ल्ड कैसे मॉडर्न वर्ल्ड इज हॉरर there is a very threat and horror. All right, so I stop my video here. Tomorrow I'll move from this. बच्चे नहीं आए हाँ बस हाँ अब अगर आप कल पढ़ाएंगे